This is Kevin. I'm a retired firehouse cook. Today I'm making soft pretzels, but I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to put cinnamon on top. So right now I'm just going to have 1.5 cups of warm water. And I have one tablespoon of sugar plus 1 teaspoon. Or you probably could put 3 teaspoons, a little over. That'll probably be about the same. This is 1 packet of yeast, or 2.25 teaspoons. And this is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I'm just going to mix this up and let the yeast activate. It'll take probably 5 minutes. I'm going to cover it while it's doing that. And before I started, I put a 1/2 cup of sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. You can put more or less, it's totally up to you. I love the flavor of cinnamon, and so I put 2. So we're going to put that aside and we'll use that later. It's been 5 minutes and the yeast has activated. And so we're putting in 4.5 cups of flour, or 540 grams. I'm going to use a spoon to start combining everything. And then I'm going to pour it on the counter and start kneading it. And you should do that for 1 to 2 minutes. And as I was kneading it, I realized that I forgot to put oil. So I went ahead and put 2 tablespoons of oil in my bowl, and I put the dough back in, and I combined it in the bowl at first, moved the oil around because I'm going to put the dough back in there to rise, and it took a little bit more kneading, but the oil went in really nice. And in the fire department, you have to learn to adapt and overcome. And I wasn't going to throw everything away and start over. It just took a little bit more kneading, but it turned out just fine. And so after a couple minutes, I put the dough back in the bowl. There I am, I'm rounding the dough up just to make it look good. And I covered it with a towel, and I'm going to let it rise for at least an hour. And I'll be back when it's ready. All right, you can see it's doubled in size, probably a little bit more. We're going to roll that out. And we're going to cut it into eight pieces. So and I'm going to steal a little bit for the end. They don't have to be the exact same size, but you want them close. And if I really wanted to be right, I would weigh them, but I'm not going to. So just going to put them all into a ball, set them aside. Okay, now we're just going to roll them out. So we're going to bring it around. We're going to loop it over each other twice and come back. And there's the pretzel. All right, now we're going to put them on I have a tray over here. I'm going to put them all on a tray. Probably end up being 4 on a tray. And then we're just going to repeat. Okay, I have a pot of water in here. It's about halfway full. And I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of baking soda. And I'm going to let the water get just a little bit hotter. Some people just put hot water. I like to keep it on the heat because I have 8 of them to do. And you're going to have them soak on each side for 30 seconds. And so I think by the time I get to even the 4th or 5th one, the water's not going to be that hot. So I just keep it on the heat. Let's see if I can get it done. All right, they're all been done in the water bath, and so I'm going to sprinkle cinnamon on it. And it should take probably 12 minutes, but I'll check it after 10. They're out of the oven. It took my oven 15 minutes, but I'll pick one up, nice and golden brown on the bottom. Tear one apart, take a taste. What a great flavor. Got the pretzel, you have the cinnamon. This is a great treat. Give it a try. Enjoy.